Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
hole.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hey guys.
Hey,
It's Oh Lord here.
and it's Tide Ho.
And we got some behind the scenes issues going on the TL show.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, girl. It's you. You're the behind the scenes issue. Exactly.
Girl,
Girl.
you really want a moment so
Oh,
bad,
I don't.
but you're never gonna
I
have one.
don't. I don't. I don't want a moment. I am the moment. Thank you very much.
You're never
Catch
gonna stop
that.
looking forward too much with the Queen. Okay, here they go.
If you say so. Anyways, you guys, we're going to continue on with our little spooky season thing. We decided to get into this during October. We want to, have fun. Talk about Halloween-esque things, movies, shows, whatever. We're just going to put the things out and talk. And we just want to have fun on Halloween, spooky season. So, what are we talking about today?
We are going to be talking about two movies that we just got into. Which,
Mm-hmm.
again, like I said, it's going to be your pick right here. I want to see how.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, but I mean, age before beauty. So you go ahead.
Oh, you said it already. You said X. Okay, cool.
I said age before beauty. So
No,
you
you
go
said
ahead.
X. That's what you said. So we'll go with that first since you picked.
Oh, girl. Okay, I see how you do. Okay,
Why
but
you
guess
just
what? For the next 5 shows, you picking. Oh,
girl? Okay, girl. Well, you picked this one. How about that?
sure. If you say so, you did pick this one. I'm so proud of you for picking. Yeah, I love talking about X. We're gonna talk about it now, you guys. Beyond this point is spoilers. So, just warning you now, we are going to be speaking spoilers and more spoilers and more spoilers. We'll try. Let me not lie to y'all. We're not gonna try to be as spoiler free as possible. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna speak our minds.
I'm
we're
gonna
just gonna
off the video.
we're just gonna speak our piece. So, if you haven't seen X the movie, don't watch this. Just click off and then come back and then watch us. But until then, girls, you know, did you click off? Okay, cool. You didn't? You still here? So you watched it. Okay. So we're gonna talk about this movie, X. The movie came out this year, which by the way, I was like Showtime already having it and it came out this year is very interesting. And then the fact that Pearl came out this year and that's interesting. And then their new one is coming out called Maxine, which is very interesting as well. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit about the cast. Um, so the cast of X stars Mia Goth as Maxine Minx, and she was also the old lady. I don't know if you know that. Um, Jenna Ortega as Lorraine, Brittany Snow as Bobby Lynn, Kid Cudi, a man, as Jackson Hole, Stephen Uri as Howard, Martin Henderson as Wayne Gilroy, Owen Campbell as R.J. Nichols, um, James Galen as Sheriff Dentier, girl, well, and that's and also Simon Prest as the televangelist, who was like that movie clip that they kept showing throughout the movie, basically. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
The clip in the movie that they kept showing in the background, where he was like speaking about the sins and the sinfulness coming to in the movie. You remember what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. So, quick synopsis. A group of adult film actors set out to make a film in the rural Texas area, and they want to do it under the guise that they're just hanging out, that they're on vacation so that the elderly couple won't catch them. But they do catch them, and now they're in a desperate fight for their lives. Now, the movie came out March 18th, and it was directed by T. West. Um, and it is from A24, which is, I actually enjoy their stuff. What about you? Do you enjoy A24, their content?
Yeah, I do. I think they take a long time to get to the point.
It's slow burns. Their movies are slow burns majority of the time,
Just
and this is definitely one of those slow burns as well.
because they had another movie that had recently came out and people was raving over it. They had great reviews. It was Men.
Oh, really? People like that one? I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not saying
Well, the
that as
critics
in.
was saying that it was a good movie.
I
I
have to check it out. I really want to see it, but I'm one of those girls that if I didn't see it in theaters, I'm not going to pay too much money for it. So
Yeah, but it
I'm
sounds
gonna wait till it
good.
gets
I just need to
cheaper.
check it out. It's
I'll wait till it gets cheaper. Um.
oh, I seen the bootleg, so
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, you guys, this is going to be the last time y'all see Tired Ho on the TO show. Because we do not support bootlegs here. Oh my
let's go the
goodness.
DVD man. Everybody got a
Huh?
DVD man.
Wow. Wow. We
If
do
I'm
not
going
support.
where you going?
We do not support bootlegs over here. I've never watched a bootleg in my life.
Girl, your Reese's bootleg.
Oh girl, see how you try me?
But let's get back into the movie.
Exactly. As
Make
true we
make
should.
sure we on time giving these
Mm-hmm.
reviews out. Trying to make sure it's
As long as possible, but as short as possible. We're trying to get y'all in and get y'all out. Now I'm gonna say this: social media set this movie up to be like a lot stronger than it was. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of the social media obsession with the movie made it seem like it was going to be a lot better. Now, will I say that it's a terrible movie? Absolutely not. I would never say something like that. It was actually entertaining and I actually enjoyed it. Um, I feel like social media, I feel like this is the thing that you guys have to start doing. If you do this, if you don't do this already, if movies start to disappoint you, sometimes it's because you're watching social media and you're seeing how other people are reacting to it and they're either praising it or hating on it. And it's like when you see it, you're like, this isn't that bad. This isn't as bad as people said it out to. So just,
hold on. I gotta stop you right there. Besides, Get Out. Sorry.
well, actually, to be honest with you, a lot of the social media people didn't really say anything about it. They was just like, go watch it. That was it. So it was like more so you're kind of coming into it not knowing what you're expecting really.
Hmm.
And it's like now movies are like, we got to show you as much of the plot as possible. And that's the problem. In these trailers and people on social media and this and that, it's just like, go see the movie. If you really want to enjoy a movie, the best way to enjoy it is just seeing it raw. No information, no backstory. Just, I'm going to go see this movie. Hope
Hmm.
for the best. That's probably the best way to see it. But let's get to the movie. Do you have an opinion on that first and foremost? Let me get that out the way. Ooh, my bad.
Oh no, I would agree with everything you're saying. What social media does, and sometimes you need to go in and watch the movie and just take it as is. And I think that was like the same thing when Nope came out or whatever case may be. It was just a lot. And some people said it was bad, some people said it was good. I just took the movie for what it was, and it actually was pretty good. It was really, really good, or whatever the case may be. And I think sometimes when we look at these movies, especially A24, because usually in movies, I wouldn't say it's plain, but I think it's just like straightforward of what it is once you get through
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing or whatever the case may be. And I think a lot of times we always want uh, I'm the same way. If I'm doing on a slow candle burn kind of movie or whatever the case may be, and I don't get something at the end that I'm like, okay, bitch, I need something that's gonna pop because
Right.
waited all this long time. I need the shit to get be over the top. And with A24 movies, it really isn't. just saying it really isn't. But it's still good. It's still a good story, and I think I do love the way they do their movies. And I just like let me just accept the movie for what it is, or whatever the case may be. And going into this movie, this is going to be the same thing.
Hmm.
It really is same thing. But
It's one of those.
it's a good story.
Yeah, it's one of those, but it has an interesting story. I actually enjoyed it. I really loved how. One of the things that I really loved about the movie is that it didn't go to the typical thing of if you have sex in any of these movies, in any of these scary movies, if you have sex, you're dying. You know,
Yeah.
if you're sexually promiscuous, if you're a person that does any of that, you're just gonna die automatically. And I really appreciate that they didn't go that route. They wanted to do something different. It was more so about like celebrating sex and celebrating sex workers and not treating them as terrible people or as denzians, any of that. I appreciate that. Um, did you have a character that you really enjoyed?
Oh, did I? Well, I really wanted to just. I love Brittany Snow.
Can I
I really
say
love her, and I
same?
following her. Since she was a kid. She was in a pacifier, and she was in, of course, high school. Hairspray. Sorry, Hairspray. And it's
Yes.
always something about her that I really. And she was in John Tucker Must Die. Hello,
Love those movies. You said all the movies that I love.
hello. And it's just something about her that I just really enjoy seeing her on screen. I think the cast all together mesh very well. Just the chemistry between all of them was just great. The
It
funny thing
really
when I
was.
started watching the movie, I didn't even knew it was about them having sex. Like I didn't know there was like sex work.
Really?
Girl, I was like in the movie and I was seeing small things, and I think at that time I was cooking something and I was back and forth because I was watching with my boyfriend, and of course I was drinking, so that probably had played a lot into it.
Yeah, but I appreciate that it was I appreciate Brittany Snow as well. Um I think she was a great character and I think she did a great job of like presenting herself, and I think she was a fun character. I enjoyed her story. Um yeah. So I enjoyed Brittany Snow. I think she was a good character. I actually really liked her throughout the entire movie, like her kind of like country. It was like she had an innocence to her, but it was more so like a southern charm. There you go. A southern charm to her. And I appreciated that she was able to be herself
Mm-hmm.
and present herself, not be herself literally, but like I appreciate that she was able to be herself in the moment of as the character, and
Mm-hmm.
was still able to do the scenes, was still able to present this. I even appreciated that moment when she was like, "Ma'am, you're about to catch a cold out here," as she tried to wrap the blanket around the older lady. I appreciate, it was just like the way they wrote her character. I really appreciated her and loved her in this movie. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she's actually a good character. She's actually a good actress. But
She
go ahead.
I was excited to see her in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I just wanted to touch bases of what I was saying earlier. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know it was about them being sex workers. Like I said, I was in and out, and I was cooking, and I had my little drink and stuff like that. So I was like, hmm. Okay, and then I think once they started setting things up and all that, and I was like, oh, I think they're about to do it. Just really,
Wig.
oh, I think they're sex workers. So I said, oh, I said, oh, I like this kind of spin on a scary movie. I'm like, you don't really see stuff like this, so I thought it was very interesting. And let alone they was sneaking doing this shit under these people's eye, or whatever case may be.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is really interesting. I was like, I would have never thought of a plot like this. So I did love that part about the movie. That was very interesting for them to do something like that. So I was like, yeah, you get an A plus for this. I saw like, so no wonder why people was raving about this damn movie, whatever the case may
Yeah.
be, because
You know, so interesting. I knew that they were sex workers. I knew that when I saw the trailer, but you didn't really see, like, they
I didn't see the
held
trailer.
you.
I didn't see the
Yeah.
trailer.
And I kind of expected it. So I knew that, but it was kind of just like they didn't really show you how they were going to deal with that and how they were going to set all of that up. But I do appreciate that they did it the way that they did it, if that makes sense.
No, I agree. Yeah, I
But I
didn't
do
even.
get, yeah, I feel like that's, again, that kind of goes to my earlier point where it's like, just go to the movie and just watch it raw. No, I know what that's going to be. I know the plot. I know the this. Although some movies, you just got to go and watch the trailer. Some movies, you just got to watch the trailer and realize it's a stinker. It's like sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate Brittany Snow. I think she was fun. I liked her and I loved her character in the movie. Um, I would love to see her play this kind of role, but in like a less murdery type of movie. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Like wholesome.
Yeah, she has the acting chops. I think she does deserve it. And it was good to see that she wasn't the main character. Well, like the protagonist in the movie, because you know usually they have the blondes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just saying. And I'm glad she wasn't like a dumb blonde, because she really wasn't. I don't think she was expecting that lady to do what she did.
She really was. You could tell she was not.
Yeah.
It's like she was really like, "Ma'am, you are about to catch a cold out here." And the lady was like, "I don't need no help from you." It's just like, "Oh, okay."
But I did like that though. It's like you gotta like the blonde.
Girl.
Oh, I can. I really can. But like I said, it really actually, when you think about it, it really was a good movie. I think a lot of times we want, I guess, for the villains to make more sense in some sense.
Mm-hmm.
We want it to really be like some. We don't really need that all the time. It can just be a simple story where we got some freaks. We
Yeah.
picked the wrong house, or whatever case may be. And I think I really enjoyed that, storytelling and just a simple. It's okay to have simple movies. I feel like that's why. And I'm not saying simple is bad. It's not bad. It's actually a good thing. It's stuff that
It
we.
is.
I
It
know
can be good.
a lot of people who make movies, they're pressured to have a different twist, a different plot, when it can just be a simple story. They just picked the wrong house or
I think
whatever.
sometimes it works. Like I do feel like we're going through this whole thing of like everybody wants to be Get Out or Nope, where it's like everybody wants to have, well, not Nope, yeah, Nope essentially, but not Nope. Is, I mean, Get Out.
No,
Let's
it
just
was
be real.
more of a
You
serious,
know,
simple movie. It was really
mm,
first of
it had a message, but it's just like I think everybody's trying to do the, it's horror, but the horror is life, you know, and it's just like, yeah,
yeah.
that's great, but also, can the horror just be a creature that's like murder people? we
Mhm.
we
And
don't
these
mind that too.
are real actors that's in this movie, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
They was serving real actors. Like, first off, it was a ongoing thing back in the day when we had horror movies, that that they had mediocre actors. Like, they wasn't really acting.
Mm-hmm.
They was acting, but you
They
know
would
they
get
didn't
new
know.
people. They would get new people.
Yeah, it wasn't on this level of acting or whatever, because they really brought those characters alive at the end of the day. And it's just like it just made sense and gave them purpose. It wasn't like a regular like Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie where it's just like we kind of get the same kind of, the y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've seen a lot
Yeah,
of scary movies, you usually get the same mediocre people.
characters.
Yeah,
I think it's not even that. I think it's like for them, they wanted to do a thing where they get no name people
hmm
and build an entire movie off of no name people that excuse me, that would kind of, make the series work.
Yeah, and plus, definitely they don't have to pay them that much to get naked. Now, if you're getting a big star to
True.
get naked, yeah, you're gonna have to pay some money. So, but that is where we're transferring now, where people really are trying to
Mm-hmm.
actors to act in movies. I mean, in scary movies, because like The Conjuring and stuff like that, which is really good, by the way. You guys should check that out. Those are real actors in those movies. Okay, we got them.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying, girl. And Annabelle, those are real actors. Yeah, yeah. Just saying. Just
We.
had to put that out there. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I get
Versus,
it.
but Scream was horrible though.
The new one. Well, let's finish this. Let's finish this. Let's finish this.
No, well, Scream was horrible.
Let's
No, and
let's finish
we didn't
this.
really care too much for the acting in that. Too.
Let's finish this.
No, I was just saying that's why I was
I
making the
get
same
that.
point.
No, I
The
get
other
that. I just
yeah, I
said
was
let's,
just saying.
girl. Let's get them like flowers. Hold on. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. I haven't seen it yet. I've heard terrible things about the new Scream.
Horrible.
Although people have said Jenny Ortega is the only good spot in the movie, the only good person in the movie.
Oh, the black girl.
No, Jenny Ortega is the girl that's in X, the one that's going to play Wednesday Adams.
Oh yeah. She was good. She was good. She was good. I think we just need Sydney, and which I think they just need to revamp it. I think
Well, hold on. I wouldn't say get rid of Sydney. Because Sydney's the face of the entire Scream universe, the Scream franchise, essentially, and I wouldn't get rid of her.
now hold on. I don't want to like I said, cut you short on this, but let's be very clear. I think when it came down to, let me really put this very clear. If you seen Scream 3, you knew that this was the end for Sydney Prescott.
Hmm.
Let's be very clear. I'm not saying she shouldn't have made a cameo. I think that would have been more her reach, because we just felt like that part was over. And if anybody watched Scream 4, which I believe you have watched, it was trying to continue on a story that, again, that wasn't the original killer. So let's be very clear
Hmm.
about that. It was just a copy of the killer. And I just felt like it just didn't make Sydney, enough for Sydney to be involved. I just don't think so. I don't think it, because it really was given who obviously was the killer. Like, yeah, okay, clearly, but we didn't want Sydney to go through a copycat. She went through enough. Leave Sydney alone. Just saying. It just could have came up with a different story. But I understand that they want to continue the story. But I just felt like Scream 3 was the perfect trilogy. Perfect trilogy.
Hmm.
Perfect ending for her.
Okay. And all I have to say to
She
that
got all
is,
her answers.
all I
For
have to say to that is, keep Sydney on it. If we're going to continuously bring back Jamie Lee Curtis, if we're going to continuously bring back Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, it's like Sydney is the face of the franchise.
Yeah,
Bring
hold
her
on.
back,
We're
or
talking
at least,
about
hold on,
Maybe
I'm not done.
Mission
Hold on, I'm not
Impossible.
done. Hold on, I'm not done. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold that thought because you said Mission Impossible, girl. Okay,
Tom Cruise. You're saying Tom Cruise isn't the face of Mission Impossible?
yeah, but that's different.
But that's the point. Jamie Lee Curtis is the face of Halloween. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes,
That's the point. Bring Sydney back. If we're gonna make these people the faces of these franchises, treat them like the faces of the franchise.
let's be
That's all
very.
I say. But honestly,
Let's,
again,
let,
wait, hold on. Honestly, again, we're talking about Screaming. We should be talking about X.
oh no, I gotta finish my point because you try to cut me off. Look, let me say
Okay,
this
girl.
very clear. Let's be very clear. Because they already got a campaign going online where people talking about Jamie Lee Curtis and like, look, girl, we think you fucking with him because
Oh, I saw that.
why are you always fighting
That
with
was kind of funny.
men? Okay, let's talk about it. And again, it is running thin. I'm gonna finish the movie actually today. I didn't even finish it yes because I was so tired. By the time I made it back home, I had fell asleep. But let's be very clear. So, when it comes to certain horror stories and stuff like that, there do need to be an end. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so sorry. After a while, we're gonna be like, "Look, girl, like you've been fucking with this person, or girl, just let's just get." I'm just saying. Now, Mission Impossible or whatever, because that's different. There can always be another mission on something, whatever case may be, but not us dealing with the same damn killer. I'm sorry. We gotta have somebody new. Okay, that's what I'm saying for that. And she is the face, and I'm not taking that away. And she can make a cameo, but I want it to be a cameo where like they don't even know who the fuck she is. Like, well, just she can just be a unknown character. Like, be a sales clerk. I don't know. I'm just saying.
If you
It,
say so,
it,
girl.
it,
Anyways,
but back to X.
I just don't want to erase Sydney from the whole narrative of Scream.
And they
I
go,
think that's the thing. Hold on, hold on,
we
hold on.
gotta keep
I
going.
think that's just the thing. It's just like I don't. I feel like I don't. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, get rid of her." No, girl, keep her on.
Well,
If we're gonna make people the face of any franchises, if we're gonna do this whole thing where this is the face of the franchise, okay, bring them back then. If
mm-hmm.
y'all don't want her to be the face of the franchise, y'all should not have brought her back.
Agreed, agreed, man.
That's all I'm saying. If you didn't want all this, if you didn't want to bring her back into these other movies, don't bring her back in the first place.
Well, no, she still should be on it. I'm saying for as them continuing the story, it just didn't make no sense. But of course, since they're doing it now, of course they need to continue the story.
Right. No, that's
So,
all I'm saying, girl. Like it's that's why I said y'all made Jamie Lee Curtis the face of Halloween. Y'all have made Tom Cruise the face of Mission Impossible. Y'all make Mark Wahlberg the face of Minority Report.
Scream.
Born, born
You
the.
mean Matt Damon?
It's that's what I said, right?
No, you said Mark Wahlberg. What Mark Wahlberg? War, the racist. Hold on.
Oh, oh,
That just slipped out. My bad. I don't think he's a racist anymore. I think he just didn't answer for his crimes.
oh! Absolutely, answer for your
I
crimes,
don't think
girl.
it's. I don't think it's a.
Minority Report.
I think he just did some things, and I think he needs to just.
Minority Report. Which is it? Hold on. Which one
Mark
is he?
Wahlberg. Hold on, you talking about Matt Damon, the one who was in Jason Bond?
Is he Minority Report?
Huh?
Bourne. Jason Bourne is who?
Jason Bond, Bond, whatever, whatever. Yeah, that's Matt Damon.
Oh.
Oh, oh my god! 'Cause, no, I was because when you said Mark Wahlberg, and I was like, oh my god, like what franchise he got? And I'm like, okay, well he was in Creed. I'm like, God, look at he was in Creed, right? Was he in Creed? No, he wasn't in
No,
Creed.
no,
That
girl.
was
Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone or whatever the case. Even though he didn't even thank Michael B. Jordan when he had won his Golden Globe, but he thanked everybody else in the movie. Just
Oh, girl,
saying.
I wouldn't have thanked him either. Oh,
Excuse me.
oh.
Well,
So, anyways,
you wouldn't thank him because you know he was in the bed with me. That's what it is.
oh, girl, he would never. Anyways, okay, back to this. I actually also liked Kid Cudi's character, although he made a lot of mistakes. So it was like, girl, you keep saying, "Oh, I was a vet. I was in the Marines. I'm a vet. I'm a vet." Now, girl, you finna sit here and trust this old white man to lead you to the right places? You was doing that as a vet, and you want me to? Okay, girl. And he got killed exactly as I thought he was going to get killed. Because it's like, girl, what? Okay. Um. Yeah, I liked Jenny Ortega's character. I did really enjoy Brittany Snow's character. I liked Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi was fun. I have another reason for liking him, but we're not going to get into that.
She
We're
was
just going
pretty
to
on
talk.
the backside. I think he showed the frontal. Did he show the frontal?
You saw it, but it was more so like it was as a shadow, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nice. Although I think they said that it was a prosthetic, allegedly.
Girl, I'm Kid
Girl,
Cudi.
y'all
I
gotta
do
stop
feel
doing
bad
these
about the
prosthetics.
situation when they was throwing water bottles at him at his
I
concert.
do feel bad for him about that too.
Yeah, I don't. Why y'all do that? Like, I mean, I'm
It's
not.
because they wanted that other person. It's like, girl, he pulled out. That's not Kid Cudi's fault. He didn't want to be there. That's not Kid Cudi's fault for why he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all getting mad at the wrong
I
person.
saw a lot of videos of someone was like, "Oh, I don't want to be an artist. Look how these bitches be acting."
Right?
When the crowd don't be giving you nothing but just be staring at you, you be like, girl, let me
Right?
go.
Oh no, thank you. You can keep y'all keep it. Um,
They had some artist. She had walked off stage. I think for one. I think she had the energy. She had the energy that was supposed to be gave, but she just left. She did one song and just walked off. I said, "Oh, now wait a minute."
wig. The girls do that. Sometimes they do that. You know, Zaya Banks did that one point. The
She did.
audience was mad at her or something. I don't even know why they were mad at her. It's like y'all keep. Here's my thing. Y'all keep booking Azalea Banks, and then y'all get mad at her because she said something, and then you're like, "I can't believe you're here." Well, why would you go to a concert or an event where Azalea Banks has been picked to sing or rap if you have an issue with her speaking how she speaks? Do I have an issue with her speaking how she speaks? Absolutely. Some of the things she says, I'm like, girl.
You can.
But if I'm going to an anyways, but if I'm going to an event and I know she's going to be performing there, I made the choice to be there. So I can't get mad at her for being there and performing if I'm making the choice to be there. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Like
I,
y'all be sitting here getting mad at these artists like I can't believe you're performing here at Pride. Y'all hired her. That's just like when y'all be hiring Kaya to perform at events and then y'all be getting mad at her for saying something homophobic. It's like y'all hired her. What are we talking about here?
Kaya, I think Kaya, you can book Kaya with your food stamp card.
Okay, girl. And on that point, we're gonna get back. And on that point, we're getting right back
In the house.
on to our little podcast, girl. Anyways,
You
back to
telling
what I was
y'all
saying.
why, bitch, little bitch,
I'm
really.
gonna go back to what I was saying, girl. Anyways, foolishness, girl. Anyways, um, I I wanna. Okay, girl.
I can see her on stage with a shopping.
Okay, girl.
She gonna
Y'all,
have that console
she just took
shopping
herself
cart,
out.
girl.
She's taking her own self out. That's so sad. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh man,
Wig.
bitch! I bet she gonna be on stage with a shopping cart. I'm gonna say that's all we look. Look at her. That hoe is ready to go shopping.
Wig.
After those food stamps come on, and the food stamps come on at midnight, y'all. Y'all know y'all food stamp holders. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bitch. Midnight was everything, girl. Girl, go on the
Okay,
call.
girl.
See if it's on. See if that stamp card on.
Wig.
Or
Wig.
wait a lie.
I'm just saying wig. Let me see. I actually felt kind of bad for the villains in this. Was that just me?
No, I think it. I think it really. We're all gonna get that age, so it does take
Yes.
some self-reflecting on yourself. Like, okay, girl, am I gonna be like this? Am I gonna be miserable? Whatever the case may be, and yeah, it's a thing that's the call in question.
Yeah, like
And
we're
there.
gonna get old. You're gonna get old, and it's gonna be a thing where you're like, I want to still feel pretty. I want to still feel loved. I want to still feel this. I want to still feel that. It's like I did feel bad for her because it's like her thing was, I want to still feel beautiful and loved and desired.
Hmm.
And it's like we all kind of even at the age we are now, we all kind of experience that desire of I want to feel loved and desired,
Hmm.
and like appreciated, you know.
Yeah,
And it happens, like it is what it is. Essentially, it's like, is that going to be something that we probably all deal with later on in life? Absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah, definitely agree with that.
So I did feel bad for her and the husband, and I did appreciate the scene where, even though the girl they was murdering each other, murdering people, the scene where she was like, "Tell me I'm pretty," and he was like, "You're special. You've always been special," and it's like, "Oh, that's sweet." Even though y'all been murdering people, it's still sweet.
But I think
And
at the end of age 24, you're always going to get the message. And I think
yes,
one of the point of us understanding, having a heart for these people that are murdering
yes,
or whatever the case may be. And I think it was beautifully put together. It really, really was. So I think definitely go see it, you guys. Definitely go see it. These yeah, they did it fine.
I will agree with that too. If I had to say my rating for it, I would say watch it. Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
just
we're
go
giving it
and
a
watch it.
5 star. We're giving it a 5 star.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna give it. I feel like it's a 5 star.
Yeah. Now, do I feel like it's the greatest horror movie that's happened in recent years? No, I do not.
But I feel like
But
it's gonna be a movie that's timeless.
I can see that.
I feel like it's on that level. It's gonna get that timeless one. It's gonna be a lot of thought was put into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because nowadays people make horror films, like we said earlier. It just they just
They
they
they depend too much on jump scares.
yeah, that's what it is. Oh, you know one movie that freaked me out, and it's not even as scary, but I don't like that it was
Oh yeah, I know one.
the lady in the
It's
black dress.
the Lady in the Black. Is that the one that stars
Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe.
Radcliffe? Oh, okay.
Say something. I don't like that little jump scare with that thing like pop out at you. I do not like that. That is something that I am very terrified of. Like you know how sometimes they have regular faces on people when he was doing that little prank around. It was around that time. It was like around 2012, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll send you a picture, and the person is sitting there normally, and then it just jumps out at you. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I'm just telling you, girl, don't send me nothing like that because I'm really gonna be mad with you. I'm really not playing. I
Oh,
definitely,
girl, I don't have to send me that. You have an iPhone. You see that every day. Oh,
yeah, you can say all that shit, but I'm telling you, do not send me that shit. I do not like that. It is something in my spirit that I don't like stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
And I remember I had some friends and they would send it to me on like Facebook and stuff like that. I was like, don't do that. Like, don't send me no shit like that. I don't want to see that shit. I don't like that. So I think that was one thing they had a lot in that movie. And it was an okay movie. It was an okay movie, but I just didn't like that. I was like, oh my god, I can't stand this part. I don't like that. It's just so they did that for the first movie and the second movie. I did watch the second movie. I was like, let me go and watch it or whatever case it was. But Daniel Radcliffe was in the second one. He was only in the first one, and I just want to see the continuation of it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the one thing I didn't like about that movie is that part. I couldn't stand it. So had to put that on
Mm-hmm.
there. But other than that, like I said, X was good. So what's the next movie we're gonna talk about?
Oh, well, X was for today, and the next movie will be for our next one.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
We said we were going to talk about two different movies, but we were going to make them two different podcasts.
No, we had four. We had four.
Four? Girl, what's the
We
fourth? What's
talked
the other
about
two?
Sing Hellraiser, and we was going to talk about Till.
Ah.
So let's get into Hereditary. Oh, let's just talk about my pick. We'll do Till Death. Until Death. Let's just do that, and then we'll see Hereditary with Hellraiser.
I guess, girl. I guess we could talk about that. I guess we can do that. I guess. Anyways. Okay, so we're talking about Till Death,
Mm-hmm. It's
which
on
was
Netflix.
on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive, I want to say.
I think so.
I think so too.
It's exclusive. It's gonna be on there for a long time, so you guys better
Yes.
just check it out. It's actually well, if y'all have checked it out, y'all just hearing us making a review about it.
Yes. And
Yeah,
again, spoilers. You guys, come on now. Let's be
pause
real.
it, then just go watch it and just come back and listen to what we got to say about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The movie is called Till Death. It is directed by Scott Dale. And it is from, it's a Netflix exclusive. The cast is Megan Fox
Mm-hmm. Pretty
as
Megan.
Emma, Eon Mackin as Mark, the husband, Callan Mulvey as Bobby Ray, Jack Roth as Jimmy, Emil Amin as Tom, and some other people, but they're like not, you know, yeah, like Lily Rich is the executive assistant, Teodora. Durish is the waitress, you know,
Yeah, you got me.
etc., etc.
Yeah, long as
Y'all
it's
get me.
look.
And it came out last year, which was 2021 in July. Now, the movie is about Emma is in a stale marriage. She's also having an affair. Her husband decides to surprise her and take her to a secluded lake house for a romantic evening on their anniversary. She wakes up to find her husband dead. Well, not find. He kills himself in front of her, which again you got spoilers. And so now she's trapped and isolated in the dead of winter in this cabin, and there was a plan set out for her from Mark, and now she must survive and fight off hired killers as well. That's the movie synopsis, you guys. Thank you. I did such a great job. Um, okay.
So
Now
you
we're gonna
didn't
talk
make
about
up too much or whatever the case may be.
girl. They already knew. Y'all, we told y'all it was a spoiler. Come on now. Anyways, okay. I will say this. I think the movie was interesting. Now, do I feel like, again, as I said previously, do I feel like it's one of the greatest horror films I've ever seen in my life? No. Was I thoroughly entertained and did I have a good time? Absolutely. I had fun. I enjoyed watching it. I think Megan Good, child, Megan Fox did a great job. Um, I feel like everybody did a great job. I do feel like it was a lot of people making a lot of stupid mistakes, namely Mark and Bobby Ray. Mark and Bobby Ray made the biggest stupid mistakes that you can make. Like, first of all, Mark, girl, you hitched yourself to this woman and you thought, yeah, I'm gonna make it to where she has to struggle and carry my dead body, and you want her to like, girl. And then the fact that you like hid everything, and it's like you wanted her to, like, okay, I get that you wanted her to be in pain and you wanted her to suffer and have to carry you around, but did you ever factor in the fact that she might live? You know, hello.
Yeah.
I'm just like, did you ever factor in the fact that she might live, girl? Like, where were we gonna? You know what you could have did? I could have saved this. Could have saved you all the time and the trouble. You could have put all of your money in an offshore account and dipped and divorced her. Boom. You see how quick and easy that was, girl?
Girl wig.
I'm just saying. We got to think. Let's think, Miss Mamas. Let's think. Bobby Ray, girl. You tried to murder this girl and you think that she was going to comply and be nice to you? And be like, yeah, I have the coats. I'm going to give them to you. What? Girl. Okay. Um, Stupid mistakes. I did feel bad. I felt slightly bad for Jimmy, but Jimmy, Miss Ma'am, you were still helping Bobby Ray throughout the entire movie, and it's like, did you not like what he was doing? Absolutely, you didn't. But were you still complicit in helping him? Yeah. So where were we supposed to go with this? Like, you're saying you didn't like what he was doing, but you were still helping him. You know?
Well, yeah, but at the same time, you know how older siblings have that control over the younger siblings. So
That's
it's
true
more
too.
so that can be the thing.
Mm.
I definitely agree that, but I think that once he felt like his plan was gonna work or whatever the
Mm-hmm.
case may be, because he set everything up perfectly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, yes. He set up everything correctly and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but my girl had to succeed because she a bad bitch. She was like, "Girl, you're not gonna take me down." I definitely think the one stupid mistake was definitely on the guy who she was having an affair with. What's his name? Tommy. His name was Tommy. Tommy.
Tom, I want to say, right?
Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom.
because it just wouldn't make no sense for him to get out the car and without the phone.
That was also very strange.
And
Like,
I'm not saying it can't happen. It can happen because I have left my phone in the car. But I think when it comes to emergency situation, your first thing is to always have your phone. Regardless of the point, you like you
like
gotta have
you
your
sat
phone.
here and you were called, and she said, "Oh, I made a mistake, and I need you to do this." And that I would have definitely looked into that, but I had my phone.
Yes, absolutely. And he did have an Android, so you already know.
Oh, girl, see how
So,
you try it.
so him being there, whatever case it be, yes, I understand he was thinking about how him being a lawyer, he understand that how things may look or whatever case
Mm-hmm.
it be. And I guess my point is, if I was her, I'd have been like, "Girl, get your phone, get your phone, get your phone, call the police, get the phone, get the phone, call the police, get the phone, call the police, get the phone, call the police." That would have been my first thing I would have been thinking about
Agreed.
because she did mention Wednesday when she like he set everything up like this man had this thing I mean, and then he called you over here. Something's not right. I'd have been like, get the police online. We need to have somebody heading in our direction or whatever the case may be. So that would have been me very quickly. With that phone there, And instead of him, standing right there waiting for this car to pull up, bitch, I'd have got in my car and fuck, bitch. I don't know if I would have left her, but bitch, I would have gotten in that car and I'd have been gone. And probably
Or
all
something. I would have been a little. It feels like he should have been a little bit smarter. And the
yes.
fact that he was like, oh, he called me, and I'm here to help you, girl. Why would he call you to help her?
Exactly. And if you saying that car passed you on the way back and it's now coming, you already passed it, and then this same car that you said passed you, or whatever the case may be, and it's now here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this person came to kill us.
Or something. Like, it's a little suspicious. And the fact that he was like going out of his way to keep trying to stay coming in. Like, he's
Mm,
like, oh, well, I should come in still. I need to come in. I need to come in. It's like, girl, why do you need to come in?
exactly. He should have read those signs way in the beginning because he had put it all together. Like, there's no way you came that far to fix a pipe. I'm just saying. So if
Come
you
on
know
now.
that clearly, you should have put two to two together. But I think my point is the only thing that's messing him up, especially in this situation, he's a lawyer, and
Mm.
and
But even as that, he would have been a lot smarter.
he would have been very smarter because lawyers know how shit like this plays out very quickly. Because they've seen
And he
things
even
like
did it in the
all
first
the time.
moment. He even did it when he first came in. When he was like, some about this is not working for you.
Hmm. So he would have. So he should have reacted very quickly about that case because I know the hell I would have.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'd have been out of there real quick, especially if I would have saw that car. So him dying, I was like, yeah, you had that coming, girl.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised. I was very unsurprised by that. I was very much like, oh, that was going to happen.
I think she made good decisions and good choices in
I think she
trying.
did. She did pretty good.
She did what she can because she was a small little girl dragging that man around.
Honestly, girl, like,
Especially when she
oof.
went downstairs and was trying to look for a saw or something like that and see all of it gone. Let me tell you something. I
I
bitch,
would have been
you
kicking that body, girl. I would have been, ooh, you know what?
fucking the body up, honey. I was like, girl, you got the game fucked up. And I think the real jump scare was when he was talking on that record. That shit scared the hell out of me. I was like, oh, really?
Wig.
Are we doing a ghost talking, huh? Okay. But the gas thing was very smart. I'm glad she took homeboy shoes. Like, little bitch, I gotta live or whatever case may be. I am so sorry. I have to live. But you would have think that she would have took his car. I mean, took the witch call guy's car, right? I
Mm-hmm.
went back in the house and got his keys and took it. Took the car. Took his car because they didn't even do nothing to his car.
Oh, the black guys?
Yeah, they didn't even do nothing to his
Well,
car.
you know what? Since we're talking about stupid mistakes, when she crashed that car, I was like, girl, now how did
But
we get here?
it was in the it's snow season. You
She
brother,
should have
look.
just kept backing up then. Like you went too far forward, and it's like, okay, we. But you know what? She did. She was cutting up, so I appreciate her for doing this movie.
She did a good job, especially when she hit him. I don't know why they be hitting. See that? Well, I guess that makes the movie. Bitch, let me say something. You hit them till they can't move no more. Soon as you got Jimmy in that motherfucking what you call him, just start beating the fuck out of him with that club in his face. Just wear his ass out
Absolutely.
and let the brother know, bitch, is going down for you if you get out. So just sit your ass back and let the police come, okay? Cause you got a girl messed up, honey. I'm just saying. And then
Hmm.
we did love the ending when she fought for her fucking life.
Oh, which was the entire movie. She was fighting for her life, girl.
Okay. Well, she had showed out, and I love the way they got that. I'm like, yeah, he needed that like that.
He did,
But
but I enjoyed it. I think if I had to go by favorite characters, I'll say Megan Good's character, Megan Fox. Girl, why do I want to say Megan Good? I think it's because I just saw something, and she's in it.
what Shazam?
So Megan Good, she's in this Lifetime movie. That's why I
Oh,
won't
you
say the name.
watched it?
Not yet, but I saw a trailer for it, and so it's like she's on my mind because I just saw it very recently.
Oh, God. She had a show called Harlem that's on
Oh
Amazon.
yeah, the one that they're kind of saying it's the new girlfriends living single esque kind of show.
Mm,
They've been trying to do that. They've been trying to catch that magic of girlfriends living single for the longest, and it's just like at this point, just let it be. You know,
but the thing is, I just think I'm really like kind of done with those kind of shows. I think
I'm not. I'm just kind
after
of done
after
with people trying to
Insecure,
do
I think
them.
I'm done. I think I enjoyed Insecure. I think I'm past that part.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
necessarily
I just
done with
feel
it.
more.
I think it's just kind of like it's stale at this point because nobody's doing anything different or new.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Because I'm just like, oh, this is good. It's not bad. But nobody's making it. I don't know. It's just like, it feels kind of like everybody's doing the same thing and nobody's doing anything worth engaging with, you know?
Mhm. I think just let's just take a break on it because I think Insecure was good enough. We had it
Mm
and we needed it. Whatever the case may be. And I love that they did both perspectives, the male and the females.
hmm. Mm hmm.
The male and females, I don't even like to say that too much. But the men and the
But you
women.
said male, and so it makes sense to say females at the same time as that. I get
So
that.
it was definitely good to see that, and I think it's just like right now we just need a break, just give us a break with that real
Now
men.
here's when I won't say that when y'all make a gay one with
Oh
black
yeah, no,
people.
I'm just, no,
Oh, I'm
I'm
watching it.
that's
All that she just said. Don't pretend we didn't say it.
that. Hold on, girl. That's different. We said for the black women, we just need a moment. So just let it breathe. Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Yeah, give them something else. Like let they don't. I get what y'all trying to do, and I enjoy it, and I understand it. But it's like give us more the woman king. You know, like give us more black women in fantasy, black women in sci-fi, black women in other elements.
No, because they
I get
got a new show out. And I think Easter is over it. Hold on, they got a new black
the
show.
rap one.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think
It's
that's
where
what.
they're rapping. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think that's what it is. And I was Dedrick My
It's
boyfriend, oh,
okay, girl. It's okay.
he was watching it, and I watched it, and I was like, oh my god, it's like it felt overacted or whatever the case may be. I think, oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I just I love to see black people working together.
I can agree with that.
I do, but I think the point is we got to make sure it makes sense.
Yes, and also make sure it's good. Like I think
Yeah,
we're wig.
we got to make it make sense.
Let's just say that we're just gonna keep it there, and we're just gonna move forward.
No,
But
make it make sense. Make sure you put the right black people
wig.
together.
Okay, girl.
Because it just,
Enough. Okay, that's enough of that.
I'm just saying, girl, we got to speak on it. This is the TO show, and we talk about different
Yeah, but
topics.
girl, we are talking
Girl,
about
we're not talking about these white people no more. Again,
wig.
no, we do need
Mm.
to have the conversation, make it make sense. And I feel like, I always want us to give all black actors a chance and stuff like that. But sometimes, all black people don't mesh well together in the
Oh,
same.
that's also true.
It just don't make sense a lot of times. I'm just saying. I want us to have that part. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just you know, you got it. Make it realistic because all black
Agreed.
people came together. Just, we can. We're different kind of people. We can. Just saying. I'm quite sure maybe the white people got the same problems allegedly.
If you
Just saying.
say so, weird.
Girl, what? It ain't gonna always work. Cause I be seeing some people, black people acting. I'm like, oh, girl, is that it? Um,
Wig.
really? Come on now.
I'm not saying anything about that. I love every black actor, every one of them,
Come on
every
now.
last one of them. They're all
Come on now.
stars.
Because a lot
Shine
of them
bright,
is
shine
giving.
great. Mm,
No, I am not gonna lie. A lot of them do be giving. They're reading from a line versus giving the character personality, and just
mm-hmm.
it just a lot of times just me feel like it'd be too much. I'm like, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh god, they're giving
Mm-hmm.
over the top, campy, and it's like I don't want to be very judgmental, but I think the point is I've still got to judge what I'm seeing. I mean, I'm just saying it's just like I don't feel like they're giving this character anything besides they're reading from a line or whatever case may. It's like everybody acting or the chemistry between them is not on the same level. It's not making sense of
Mm-hmm.
them hanging out and being together. It's kind of giving fake. I'm just saying. And it's like you need to get in a room and make sure everybody can blend together. It will make sense. Okay, I can see why they're hanging together. They got their lingo, whatever the case may be. Because really, when you deal with black people, we have a vibe. Just any circle. I think any circle, you have a vibe. And it needs to make sense on the vibe of the friend circle, whatever the case may be. Only one that will be sticking out is the one we need to get rid of in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl, we don't know how long we gonna hold on to her, but she pushing it. So that's all I want to say. But we love all black actors. We just saying we don't all need to be together in certain movies. Make sure we vibe well.
I guess, girl.
What? Girl, I want us to be supportive. I was gonna talk about that show you was watching, the one off the CW, the one with the black guy,
What show are you talking about?
the one with the black gay guy.
I've never watched that show, actually.
You did.
I did?
Yes, you did. Yes, sir, you did. See, look how you fibbing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tom Swift?
Yeah,
I've never watched that show.
we'll talk about it. Okay, you guys, let's wrap
All
it up
right, girl.
right there. Let's wrap it. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
sorry, you guys. We have went to talking about
Yes, girl. Let's talk about the fact that this girl kept trying to run through other things that didn't even fit what I was talking about. And girl, let's talk about that. Let's not talk about the husband. Oh,
I was actually, girl,
weird.
big.
But yeah, let's not talk about the husband.
Oh man. But I was saying I watched a little bit of that
Uh huh.
reunion and Garcelle talking about her son and stuff like that. And I really wanted to go in. I was like, girl, don't be talking to my motherfucking son like that. I'm
Weird.
so sorry. And
Well, I think the
Garcelle,
thing is, it's like she has to go in how she has to go in.
I
She's
am
not.
girl.
I don't think
What's his
she's
name?
really. I don't think she's necessarily a confrontational person like that. And you can tell in how she reacts to them, where it's more so like I want to have a conversation versus fighting and arguing. I think that's probably where she's coming from. But that's another conversation for another day, you guys. Let's get back to this. Ending this, you guys. I am O Lord,
And I'm Todd Ho.
and this is the T.O. Show.
You know how we
Just some
do.
tired, just some tired. Ooh, heavens.
Girl, don't make me talk about
Bye.